Ladies and gentlemen, greetings, and welcome to another episode of the Up and Life Show. I'm your girl, Dulka Brown Rash, Dragon Star and the Wheels of Steel, DJ Rick, Breadback, Fire Q, Mad One, the whole family, then big up on yourself. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, this is what we do every Tuesday between the hours of 9 and 11, and we are sponsored by the Gunrays. We have some special guests in studio for you tonight. We have Tear Boss, Brain Tear Spooky, as well as Kirk Diamond, live out of Canada.
Canadians in the building.
You know, we're gone international this week. Big up to everybody that is on our Instagram page, also on our Facebook page, as well as the TGM Radio UK app, where you can listen to us and every other show that is on the TGM Radio UK program on the go. You understand?
Of course.
We're going with the man them.
Definitely.
Everybody all right?
Go for them.
Yeah, with they are good enough because is the start of winter official.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're feeling kind of cold?
Yeah, this morning I proves that winter. This morning.
It was kind of like 4 degrees this morning.
Yeah, man.
It was
Outside
really
it's stay away this morning,
Yeah,
man.
it was
You know,
cold.
it's an early bird. It's an early bird, you know. Yeah, man. It's an early
Yeah,
bird.
make it stay so yeah. All right.
What go on?
Nothing. Continue. No, make it stay. Go on. You're
Early
good.
bird, I'm not gonna.
No, Rick, just stick with early bird, dog.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, just stick with that.
I set me up already.
No, nobody not set up nobody.
In a safe.
It's not.
Anyway, further on in the news, there's
In
lots
the
of news
news.
happening today. You know, we're quite active today because going to be 2 guests on lots of topics to talk about. See?
Yes.
And Bridge, not here, what going for you for the weekend? Or you stay? What's good?
Weekend was good, man. Outside, man. Friday, Magnum Friday, as usual. Saturday night, we go out.
Wait, you can't skip past Triggs party, dog.
Exactly.
If you do that.
I just had to deal with tricks that way there.
No, you talk about, you know. But hear me, I say.
Yo, I can't live with this.
Yo,
I can't live with this. I can't live with that.
you know, as of next week, we go ban the drinking in here. Me feel see at the rum, you know.
No.
Me feel see at the rum.
No, I'm not around past Tricks party.
Can't speed past Tricks party, so.
Yeah, do it.
I can't deal with that
Can't
something.
skip past my own either.
Yeah,
You big up your party,
yeah,
bro.
So moving
Yeah,
right
yeah,
along.
move too quick.
Yes. Continuing.
All right. Friday night, Magnum Friday, then my father and Tricks party. And
Yeah.
end the braft, end the party there, so. And then Saturday night, we're all over the place. We end up, we're there for last Saturday night, put that way there.
Yes.
See me?
We're a few places. Yes.
So you don't know, big up Ryan party.
Yes.
Big up everybody who keep them party. You know,
Over the weekend.
Yeah, over the weekend.
It
Big up some of the party. The weekend was brav. You see me?
was nice.
It was a nice weekend.
Yes.
Rick, what go on the north side? On the north circular.
The north side, you know, dances go on, but unfortunately, you know, me I try implement a new side of DJ Rick. And it's work in progress. So, me have to kind
Are we
of put
talking
in,
about-
so, yeah.
Wait there, Maya Lounge?
Yeah,
Maya
yeah, that
Lounge.
look something that look.
Wait, one day if I after that, Maya.
No, dog. No.
We have a different, all right,
Yo,
so me have a different
careful.
side on my little branding when me I work
Yes.
on, and it's like, so me I put in some time in it. But different, other than
more
that, street parties go on.
Corporate.
Yeah, the more corporate side,
Yeah.
you know, because, you know, I'm tired out on the dancehall thing, you know.
True.
Because you want to realize long time, dancehall don't make no money, and the few people them in the higher echelons of dancehall, they want to make a change, yes, but, you know, spread so far.
Yeah, it's just in one circle.
And, you know, me I get to my age, you know, me have to secure a bag.
Security peas.
So that I go on, for what I go
them
on.
I say so ungrateful.
We
To
do it.
dance all.
You saw like the woman get
I know
$1,000.
so, but it's the truth.
Them say so ungrateful.
We can't do the maths, you know. We can't
Alright.
do the maths.
Make we do the quick maths though. I know say dance is not perfect. All the arms those go on. But I love it.
And I'm not saying that I don't
I
love it. now,
love it.
But,
Dancehall allow you everything.
but listen, but
Yeah.
understand this. I am a responsible parent. You see, if you look for me,
So
now,
hold on,
Wait,
me
wait,
respect
wait,
the
no,
parent
no,
too.
no, make him,
Rick,
make
no,
him finish
Rick,
his
listen.
statement. Guys,
Yeah.
can we allow DJ Rick to finish his statement, please?
listen.
Yeah, they got hold now.
No.
No, listen.
Finish your
Whenever
statement,
remember what thing me say, me can back my talking now.
Okay.
Because I'm afraid that name callings and so-called this and rare.
All right.
All right. then.
Talk
So,
later.
let me explain myself. Me as a man, me have responsibilities. And when me decide to go take a dancer booking, the maximum you go want give me if you play one dance is probably 2 bills. If you play if me get a booking for a dance.
Right.
Yeah? I mean, that's a be
Honest.
honest
And open.
and open. Well, the open part, me have to kind of see with the car, them boy,
Bro,
shoot off right.
listen,
All right, you're being honest with the
Yeah.
situation.
Rasta make
But
Rick talk.
But me, I gotta be honest now.
Yeah.
If I get a corporate booking
Mm-hmm.
and I do probably the average dancer probably a whole night if I did the whole night. I still a bleach with DJs and a fight for
And I
them who
wait,
play.
wait for your slot.
Yeah, and I wait for your slot. Not saying that I don't like it because it's what we grew up on and it's the passion. But on the other side of it, me, I have to look on the business side. If I
Right.
do a 2 hour, 3 hour set at one of these corporate gigs, the minimum I will get is say 350. That's
Right.
the minimum.
And
that's,
you're playing 2 to 3 hours.
and you're playing probably sometime 1.5 hour. And I'm not being me not
You know, fix it up.
six up
It's
just
honest.
exactly. So the
Right.
maths is there. So
But Rick, you're
what?
not in the match right though.
No, but I'm just giving you. So for me now, if me want to play a little dancehall, me take one week out of the month and say, all right, you know what? Let me just do something on the road and shell some party and rare. But
Brez, make your point quickly.
You just say for about 2-3 hours, you pay for what, 350?
No,
Yeah.
you say sometime 1 hour. Yeah.
No, 1.5 hour. And they play an hour dance, I get 2 bills.
it doesn't make any sense.
No, you
because
don't play our dance. I'll play
you
45
5
minutes.
minutes, yeah.
And get 2 bills.
Yeah, but this problem is that with that is
And no, just say, we even say another money the problem at the setup. Because if it really matters it out
It's-
now, you have to pay less hours, under hour, and I get 2 bills.
no, but Brez,
You have to pay over hour, and get
Brez,
350.
don't try to be
hold on.
to be smart.
Rick, you state your point. It's
Yes.
time for the
Yes.
counter
Yes,
argument.
yes.
Remember,
You
it's in
start off,
parliament
you
now,
say,
yeah?
let's
Okay,
do the
one at
maths.
a time.
Order.
One at a
And the
time.
maths me are doing this, so let's
Right.
do the
Yeah.
maths, yeah?
Make All-Star give him
Yeah.
response now. Go
All
ahead,
right,
All-Star.
so Rick, same like a corporate event, them a go on
It's
film
not
scene.
little. Don't. Be,
But let me just start them on the carpet event, them a go on
Yeah.
film. Stop, don't cut me off.
sorry.
It's so
sorry.
rude.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The carpet event, them a go on film scene.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember, you know. You have corporate answer event too, but then just no book you for none. So you go.
That's true.
Well, I know. Me not throwing no shade.
That a
I'm
true.
just saying, but here one now. As what Brad say, you go here play for 3 hours there so and get 350 scene. Remember dance all you know. So my time I want
I'm-
standard
no.
half an hour and 2 bills in your pocket, money alright.
And
Yeah.
some money
And you
pull
will
up.
get some money pull up. So it's give and take, you know. Remember say it's a get up people thing, so our thing.
But that's
So-
what. But you know, you missed the whole point of what I'm saying.
hold on, Rick. You say first thing you say you're
Do the math.
respectable father.
Yeah, exactly.
So hold on. No. So what am I? A
And
dirty
listen,
dragon.
I-
I'm a respectable father.
but
to
you see, this is what-
Mr. Hawks.
you-
Come love a dance all, you know.
No, but this is what people do. It's the same thing in news outlets. People listen to the whole story and then they pick little nuggets of what they want to hear or what suit your situation. I am responding to this thing as Rick, not as a Jamaican or as a dancehall DJ or whatever. Me, I respond to my according to my situation. So if I can weigh up the odds and I know that if I go to this event, calculating this, and I'm guaranteed to get a specific amount, a quota between certain things. And dancehall is a gamble 90% of the time. Sometimes you do, don't get me wrong, promoters do have the bookings that they book you for dancehall events. But then you're going to have, it comes with baggage. Because first thing and foremost, you're going to go there, you're going to book up on the same DJ, then when you're my friend, and then you're going to have vibes because someone don't want to pay this, and then you end up the whole night from probably say 12 until 4:35, 6 in the morning, and you probably get half an hour play. Something always go left in a dance hall.
No, if you want to go, all right, you see, all
But
right.
that's what I'm saying. It's a choice
In
for
my-
me
in my
because
situation,
I need to secure
yeah.
the bag for my kids.
No, it's a choice for you, but you was talking very broadly
Yes,
a while
no,
ago.
yes,
no,
yes, you
Yeah.
will.
no.
The
there
way
are-
how you painted
Yes,
it was
yeah,
quite
yeah.
broad.
Yeah, it was quite broad.
Yeah,
So,
in
let
a
me,
Picasso.
hold
Wait,
on, man.
wait.
Let me just,
We're
let me
not
just.
attack you still, but
When I attack you, but you see,
yeah.
when
How
it
you
when
dey
it come on
say
to dance, it's close to my heart.
Yeah.
And you I know.
such a
Let
nerve.
me, brother.
Same,
Let me
same.
just start something now,
Look at
guys.
You
this
might put
mask
on your
at the
drink,
time.
see?
No, Jagger.
Let me just put a rum, no, man. Rick.
Well, I know.
Not because you talk your fuck, you know. Maybe just
Wait,
get.
wait.
Maybe just speak real quick. See, you see that dance hall now. As what you say, some of the time them selecting I want to play this and them don't want to play for this time. As long as me play, I want half an hour. Money have to run.
Right.
The whole of my money.
And you're
You
a
see
part.
anything less than half an hour, you can look past it and say, never play really for that long. But standard half an hour, full pay. So if you work for £200 for half an hour, 45 minutes, that's good. Because me can't get no work out there in the open market
45 minutes.
when me can make 200 pounds in a half an hour.
That's true.
Yeah, but
Me
you-
can't
Rick,
get it.
Rick, you
Rick,
miss-
Rick, hold on. I don't know. You say that, say, oh, you have to wait till 6 in the morning, yeah? If I hear a son a play, you don't have to wait. If you know say you get your money, or say when you do deposit, you get deposit already, right? So you do that, yeah? And you get the other half, and the promoter son, you know say the promoter they good for game money.
Yeah.
You go to your business. Like, enough DJ will put them play and cut, because them know say a man and the next day them account tap up. So at the same time,
But
it's-
Breads
no,
is not like most promoters.
but listen, I'll go to that now. Some corporate people, they do fuck up as well. So don't think that
Exactly.
just show a carpet alone, them perfect.
Me can use
And,
a,
and hold on, I think to each his own. I think
Exactly.
I get where you're coming from, bro. I mean, this is just pure bad
Okay,
talk.
this
I-
dance, man.
No,
Yeah,
him
this
never,
dance.
him
Yes,
never.
he did.
But everybody else at the end of the day has a preference. Rick's preference is corporate events, and I mean, your preference is dancehall.
me not tell you man say if Rick
It's fine.
you see when me got you see next time me a beg somebody from Jamaica, me a beg a bleachings for Rick, you know. And you know one week cause I want a white man decide.
But Dragon,
Okay,
Last
okay.
point. And the reason why I say something,
Eh.
I became start off with, he was a good father.
Right.
And then I always hear people
Yeah.
love bash people in a dance hall. But then people go dance hall and people take care of your pitney,
True.
teacher pitney,
Yeah.
nurse,
Yeah.
doctor, bus driver. We do
All
everything.
occupations have
Criminal.
that.
Criminal.
All of that too. But when
All
I
of
say,
with it, but mix
they
up.
make it sound like say I just be a reggae thing. Most of the DJ them actually have a good job.
Have a
where-
nice
Yes,
Right.
where yes, where
Listen,
conversation gone.
No,
No,
I'm
but
just
you
saying,
have to acknowledge and accept the way
saying
how
it,
you started
so
it as
basically
well.
saying me and Jagger now a waste man.
Yeah.
I did not say
I,
that.
No.
but that's you make it
That's
out as
what it
like
sound
say.
like.
Remember me
All right,
one
this one
good
also
wait.
waste money like
Oh, that's it. Really.
And that's what you want to say.
Take
no.
off the headphone and walk out.
So-
now. Drop the mic.
I'm Breads, back move on.
Yes.
'cause
Rick,
it a go-
Rick, liars,
Look.
mix your car money dance.
At the end of the
I saw
day,
you go,
at the
you
end
go.
of the
I
day,
saw you go.
it's people's preference. But the way
I
how
saw
you
you go.
started the
Yeah,
conversation, it
hold on.
started off on the wrong foot.
Let's touch upon something like really a bit jovial to kind of break the ice.
What's that?
So Rick put something in the group earlier on this week with the guy who borrow, was it 20 grand from me woman?
No, he borrowed 10.
10 grand,
Oh,
10
yes.
$10,000.
No, a 10 million. A 10.
10,000,
10
10K,
grand,
10K,
10K.
10K for do a bet and him win 100K.
No,
half of the-
40 million.
no, him win
No,
100.
he win
100 million. Seen? Oh, with the girl 10K when
Right.
borrow.
The question
And
was,
the girl is demanding 40 million out of the 100 million. The guy likes a whips and said, no, at 10K, I borrow, so hold back your 10K.
Well, I never.
Is that right or wrong?
No, the headline did say he stole it.
he stole the 10K.
Stole, borrow,
No.
something.
That's what Rick get.
Yeah.
Rick get a lose for this, a
All
end for
right.
this.
Yeah,
He
my
stole it.
bad. Him thieved
Him
10
thief it.
grand and get it back.
For the fact that him thief the 10
Yeah.
grand,
Wow.
but now say 40 million, but get a couple million still.
For what? And a 10
No,
grand him
no,
thief?
for the the word thief.
So,
See-
so
for
how
the
much?
fact-
How much? How
All
much?
right, if I me get 100 million by thieving my woman 10, it can have to be part
By
of
pick her purse.
thief or 10 grand, yeah.
Eh.
I get a couple million, she don't get 40. That's almost say.
Why
that's
she
40.
deserve it?
No, for the fact that the word they use, like the headline, him thief, you never
So
borrow.
you know better if I give her more if she lend you. That means
No,
she,
no.
you have to go thief because she don't want to lend you.
because him take it without her will, and him a give her 10 grand,
Yeah.
that's taking the piss. As a man, as a me, that's all for me. Would they give her 40 million though? Facts. Like about 3-4 million, she can't
Rick,
complain.
would you give her back the 10 grand or give her more? If you
Well, I
thief
give
it?
her something on it.
Yeah,
Nah,
thief
give her
it.
back.
yeah. Not that
No,
they-
all if you thief it, because you know.
lock up in blood clots.
You see, the,
Yeah.
When you finish, I'm going to read some of the comments.
imagine
on
the,
post.
the fact that him did have a thief it in the first place. That means he wouldn't get it for borrow from her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rasta, what, let me just ask you quickly. What would you do? Would you give back more or give back the 10?
I'd give her 15.
15?
But then again,
Jesus.
hold on, wait.
Is a woman say that, you know?
Wait,
It's 100 mil.
wait. I would give her 15 mil.
15 mil.
Yes.
That's too
Oh,
much.
It's
Like that-
100 mil. Why would I give her back? I mean,
But I get-
it's a profit.
You see me now?
When I get 50
Me I give her back the exact 10K. Because
10K.
you want to know.
That dirty boy.
No, let me tell you how the law work.
Yes.
If you rob the bank, see, and the bank catch you, but them not get back the money. Remember you get sentenced, you know. When
You have to
come,
pay back the 10K.
No, you don't have to pay it back. When you come out of prison, you call time served, that wipe.
Okay.
So, in that case, remember me I go by the hand of the line because me is a law-abiding citizen.
But you
So,
thief 10 grand. but
me
go on.
thief
Or
10
you
grand,
thief 10 grand.
me I repay my debt. You get back your 10 grand, and me steal me 100 million. Because remember, I know, if push come to shove, and she lock me up, at 10 grand, they must say me have pay back.
Right.
Them can't tell me say me pay back 100 million because them don't know what me do with the card.
What?
Birds, if you rob a blood clot, we call it one ladder, and them catch you, them can't expect if you buy one Ferrari.
But so, big
All if you make run the ladder taxi and buy a Ferrari, them can't tell us your Ferrari if you buy it, give them back.
Because it's not.
Yeah,
Guys,
the
a
same
ladder,
value.
your thief.
Yeah, but imagine though, yeah, when she say him rabbit, I'm got jail. So put my fine print, the money him win, our stipulation saying, if I not legit money for winning, that lose everything.
Yeah, but that's so.
Mix, he stole the money. The headline. So basically, we saw the post on Sound Chat Radio's Instagram page, and the caption is: "Man stole girlfriend's 10K to place a bet, won 100 million, and gave her 10K back. She's furious and wants 40 million." So it's not that.
She want too much.
Yeah.
That repair. Me,
No,
that's my
me
business.
not think
She
40
just-
million, 40 million too much, but
Yeah.
me that give a
And yeah,
couple
maybe,
million.
Yeah.
Mix is saying maybe she didn't lend him because him have a money problem. Well,
I got that. Wally part.
I know if they
Yes.
robber and go better than get
a lot of the comments are saying that she should have just take the 10K and go on.
No ambition people them there.
Him say some people say them agree with the girl. She forget the 40 mil.
No.
Yeah.
Time-
All honesty, he should have given her something
Yeah.
extra. He's selfish. Him wicked. Me give her more than that cause him could have get charged for stealing.
Well, more take a charge because me and money can build myself. But anyway, moving forward from this conversation because time is going swiftly.
Yes.
We need to touch on this topic real quick. Current news in Jamaica. The broadcasting Monday. You know, me can't. Me not
Say it
know how.
properly. Let's say it
Broadcasting
properly.
Commission people.
The Broadcasting Commission of
Yeah.
Jamaica. Yeah.
Yes.
So they wanna ban all the chopper song them.
Not they wanna ban. It's been banned.
Them
It's been
ban
banned.
them. Them ban them. The chopper song them. The banging line song
The
them.
Molly song.
The Mali song
Any
them.
song depicting gangs, guns, Mali,
And them something there. So
and scamming.
So, what do you guys think? Do you think that is hurting the Jamaican radio station and TV station?
Well,
What do you think
well,
about that?
first, on radio, on TV,
Yeah,
enough video now get past the play pan anyway.
them play pan
Some of
ER.
no, that's ER, I mean like TV.
Like
TV,
Then
regular
all
regular
them play gun show.
TV. See, that's the catch-22. That's what I thought about music now. Hear me I say it. Firstly, a bit too late, but we saw them come from because they want to try a way for discourage the youth them from making them song there. But true, because of now 2022, of YouTube, Spotify, most artists don't need radio play no more.
Yeah.
Radio playing getting them no money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no.
Rusty
it-
have that
no.
list for the readout of YouTube.
What?
That list from
Yeah, 6
what-
billion.
what am I telling you
Last
from
year they make 6 billion
Yeah.
them step on YouTube streaming in Jamaica.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
Rasta have the figures like I think
But what me
yeah.
I
So we're
say,
gonna
yeah,
announce the
what me
figure in
I
a
say,
bit.
the thing with it is this, yeah. She should know a radio can't control the artist career no more. Them banning them is just saying you're gonna lose listeners. And listeners get sponsors, sponsors work with people who are listening. But at the same time, you have to look on the next side of it for the country. They're trying to cut down on they might try them best to stop it, but they can't because YouTube is there. So you can't hear on the radio, just go on your phone.
But it do good for the artists them in a sense too as well. You don't even realize it do good for the artists them. Because most of the people them who want to hear the music will know
Don't
follow
people.
their
There's-
their
there's-
source,
Oh, yeah,
their-
they went over there, you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they literally pushed then push them over there.
You push them over there. So
But it doesn't
ins-
stop
yeah.
them from creating the
No,
music.
it doesn't.
it doesn't stop, but it's a
Yeah.
good thing. To me, it's a good thing all around because the airwave will get what them want. Obviously, they're gonna lose business because they're not gonna have as
The
much
traffic.
traffic as well. And the artists them, they don't even realize that it's good because if somebody really like VS King music,
They're going to go to the Vivo
Them a go
channel.
find
They're
them the
going to
Vivo
go on
over there, so.
Spotify. They're going to
Exactly.
they're
So
going to
it's
go
a
to the various
win-win for
platforms.
everybody.
But the fun thing really, people understand radio no more. See if people normally take bus and taxi, yeah, and listen to the radio. You do hear a song on the radio way, even there at work, you hear song on the radio way, you never know, but you hear them there. So that radio play, you know, sense.
It's radio
Hello.
has its perks and
Yes, it does.
radio does have its value. People
But
think
them,
that radio
but
don't.
them be broke by
Well,
banning it here. The
it's
man
not as good as one time.
But the
Continue.
man them can just take up Mali and put a different word and say
Exactly.
Yeah, but even the edited versions are
Like
also banned based on what
hold
is
on, like
featured.
we need to be mindful of this year. We know the Broadcasting Commission of Jamaica is kind of, we call it like massa. It's like a slave driver because look at the double standard here, yeah? International acts in terms of overseas-based artists. Their song can be played on our airwave with the beep and the cutout, but the Jamaican artists have to do a whole different version of the song. Is that fair? And also, before you answer the question, do you think the guys who are singing about scamming and glorifying certain things, is that any different from gun songs?
My honest opinion, the scamming and the bad man song them, the ban, if you talk about the ban with them ban after the airway, to me, it's a bit late, but it does have its value and it does make a little bit of sense in terms of if you're looking at the wider society on a whole.
It's a start.
Could you explain the values, why you say it have? Could you
Yeah,
just give us a
because-
synopsis of
Yeah,
the
alright.
values?
For
what you have?
instance, it's just like we know said the movies them
Yeah.
already glorify the guns and everything. But
Yeah.
if you want to make a start and an impression on your own country, you don't need to follow what the worst of the world is doing. So I understand what they're trying to make a stand, that they're trying to be their own self and try to implement their own rules, which I kind of get.
And they've
but
tried it
I also
before.
understand what you're saying, that it's too late and it doesn't make any sense because
I'm
they're-
not saying it's too
they're-
late.
they're allowing.
I'm totally saying what they do is fuckery. There's no need for it. So I'm
Yeah,
totally
Yeah,
against it.
so let me finish. That's you are against it. But as I said, the Jamaica is a what you call it, a democracy.
Democratic.
Just like here.
So most of these things that are implemented are being implemented by, sometimes they have lobbies about it. You may not know what go on, and some of these things are voted on. So
But as a democratic,
Yeah.
like these things you cannot vote on with 6 people who is out of touch with reality. Normally, all you do these things, you do a survey
But
and
they
see
probably-
how. Hold on, Rick. You do a survey and see how the wider Jamaican diaspora think
Yeah,
about it. Because
yeah.
if you copy like a footprint of UK, right? The grime song them are very grimy and talking about words and things, right? But they don't ban them off the airway over here because they have the resources and them do them little
But
survey.
you can't
Hold on,
compare-
Rick.
you
Hold
can't
on.
compare
No, no, no.
UK with Jamaica.
You can. You
You
can.
can't.
Hold on, Rick.
Alright,
Let me
continue.
make my case.
Let me-
Why I
let me
say you
answer.
can. Let me just answer this. Why you say you can. Because Jamaica seem to copy everything them doing a foreign, but then just copy the fucker bit. Them not copying the good bit, what can actually bring money to Jamaica. Because you have to think about this. The music industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And what they are trying to do, they are trying to stifle the artists because they never try copy none of the America or the English style of way of doing business with music. All the time what they are doing is ridicule it, banning stuff, and they don't say, oh, but foreign allow these things to happen. All these violent songs don't drive up murder rate in foreign. Because in UK, you never hear say these songs are the cause of stabbing or whatever. They never put them together and say that. So obviously, birds of a feather flock together. We are all black people. We think alike. We listen to this kind of music, but it don't have nothing to do with music because music is a way of, it's an expression art of
Can I
art.
respond
It's
now?
a hard craft.
Wait.
Let me
Let's-
answer.
Go on, Brett.
Yeah.
All right, you say you're going to, we talk about Jamaica, UK. Drill music, yeah? Not for the artists, them sure get cancelled because of what them are sing about, yeah? And what it bring. So it's similar to dance in Jamaica, yeah? But different Jamaica now over here have lot of different music. Jamaica main music is
It's
dancehall.
dancehall.
You see, you can't compare the movie with it. You know why? Because some movie does show a little bit of that, simulated that, and when the movie done, you're not thinking about gun. You think about the whole movie. Some of the man them sing things that in the song them were literally outline are like a
Exactly how they do the scamming.
are
And it's-
yeah, basically like a blueprint, yeah. But me not mind them them banning it. But then again, these are the same politicians for when the last election have be a dub plate from
And
the
sing
same
it.
song.
From
them.
the same song.
So
yeah.
as I say, it's all overall fuckery. But them a try, but they cannot try to stop something when you yourself just before that implementing it.
endorsing.
Yes.
Just like what you say.
Let me
have you ever
respond
seen-
quick because there's
Yeah,
less
respond,
time,
yeah.
right?
We don't
So
have
the
much
reason
time,
why
yeah.
you can't compare Jamaica with America or the UK is that there's two different. Jamaica is a third world country. UK is a first world country. UK and America have the resources to deal with anything that's spiraled out of control.
Rick, it's not- it's-
Hold
let
on,
me
let him
finish.
give
Let me
him his
finish.
response.
If the repercussions of the kids listening to gun crime or what song over here, UK can deal with it firsthand. They can implement lot of school, they can pump money in education and they can deal with it. Jamaica, as Brett just said, their main source of music is dancehall. Every little youth, most of youth them at Jamaica, they not listen to rock or whatever.
All the police them.
The most song they listen to is the dancehall curve the nation of the young youth. So if you are gonna allow it to be from the responsible sources, I'm not saying that you can't listen to it on YouTube, you know, but the responsible sources of the national media. If you are going to glorify certain things, what do you expect my little youth to watch news 7 o'clock and I listen to him bad song and I sing everything? They make them go find it on YouTube or listen it on their phone. That's fine.
So with that argument, then
let me just counter argument quickly.
Can I just?
Yeah, Rick. So basically, what you're saying, we cannot compare Jamaica to the UK. I wasn't saying to compare them in terms of resource. Yes, it's just like they implement a lot of things that come from overseas, just like the vaccine rollout or certain thing run, because they done research and get the data from overseas. A country who have resource already do the research. That's what they should do. You see how much fuck with them implement at Jamaica? The fuck with them from foreign them take and care down there. But the good bit them always seem to leave that out. That's what I'm saying. In the Jamaican industry, because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and because it's not controlled by the higher echelons of people in Jamaican society, that's why nobody care about it. So because of that now, the first thing when them seem to do, point a finger and blame on this, because we know say the music industry is kind of unregulated in a way that the government cannot implement their tax on it, because most of these artists are earning their money from YouTube and other sources of things like that, right? It's not something where you go down a tax officer and you pay
that
tax.
does not help the country.
No, hold on, Rick, because there wasn't a structure put in place by the government of Jamaica. So by you banning things and putting stops on things, it's not a good way to go, because you have to understand this. Jamaican government, remember back in the days, just like how they used to ridicule Bob Marley and Rastafari, the Rastafari and them, I remember that's one of their biggest image nowadays for tourism. So it's only good for them when they see fit, because they don't invest anything in our culture. And it's time for us to stop with that mindset, because bro God companies and say this or them say that. So my time we need to look in a society and say this not right, because no matter what them try, because we realize we're in the 21st century.
All right, Jordan.
Everybody.
Well,
No,
because let's agree for disagree.
Let me just finish quickly.
It's
Everybody just do like this and interpret music and source music differently nowadays. True. Most of the youngsters are not listening to radio. They are streaming whatever they want direct from YouTube or Spotify. More say a good 70% of Jamaica, the young people them don't bother with the radio. Them get the music from YouTube. So in terms of that, this not affect the arts them career, because they ain't making no money from radio. Because there's not a system in Jamaica like over here. If a song get played on radio, get money. So
there
why
is,
benefit
but
the
it's
artists?
not. There is, but it's not utilized.
There is.
Because of the
Payola.
continuing on that point, it's not utilized. The JCap and the jams and whatever that we have in Jamaica, it's not utilized as it is, because YouTube is now the money making avenue that people are taking. And we listened to a snippet of a thingy that showed that Skeng has 2 of the most streamed songs in Jamaica, which is Gunmanship and Protocol, he's having 100 million streams, and this is just in the space of a year.
Yeah.
Chronic Law had 96.6 million streams. Massacre had 72.4. Vibes Cartel had 60 million. So YouTube is the pain way.
And
Let me finish my statement. YouTube is the pain way, hence the reason why forwarding out of Jamaica, the aspect of it, I think, isn't being promoted properly. It is not being talked about enough, because there is potential for our JCap and our jams to pay our musicians. They're talented musicians, and I'm speaking about everybody across the board, producers, artists, players of instruments, to get paid for the work that they've done. But they're not getting it from there, because people might not be taking it very seriously to do the I'm going to call it, it's not a rap sheet, but that sheet that you need to fill out to put in the information in there. It's going to YouTube. It's going to these other platforms. I was going to ask a question, but the time is getting away from us. Based on your statement, Rick, about the whole ban, a question was even asked under the post of the Broadcasting Commission on the Glean Out Instagram page, that should it now be banned in public places, in markets, and in shopping centers and etc. We can have this conversation off air because, you know, if we continue to talk, we're going to talk all night. But ladies and gentlemen, it's and I mean, this is a topic that is necessary for us to speak about because as entertainers ourselves, I mean, players of music and people who are involved with artists.
Entertainer, you're right, man, you're right. Entertainer.
Anyways.
Brethren,
Right,
play
this
our
is a
music.
conversation that is quite important. It's quite important, and I mean, we can all learn from each other and from situations such as that. I mean, we all have different perspectives. We're going to wrap up this segment of the show. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
we
'cause
do
the
have
time.
limited
Exactly.
time. You had one more point. Anybody else had anything
No, we
to add?
can't hold the point.
We can hold it.
That is it.
Right.
That is it.
It is approximately 3 minutes past of 10 o'clock. This is the Up and Live show. We're here with Tuesday between 9 and 11. We're sponsored by the Granaries.